Welcome back to Cryptos Are Us. I am George. We're all George. I'm creating a quick video for you guys to explain what happened today, what caused Bitcoin to rise suddenly, and what caused the U.S. markets to rise. Basically, it's due to what Powell said and what Powell did. But to me, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but I'm going to go over it anyways and let you know what I think, and also talk about how oversold Bitcoin is still right now, even with today's rise. But before I get to that, as you can see, I have just settled in to my hotel room. I am traveling for the next few days, but take a look at that. I am in Portland right now. Man, it's beautiful. Look at the mountainside in the background. It is absolutely stunning. Enough about that. Let's talk about what happened today. Well, here, as you can see, and most of you guys already know this because I created a video also at the airport, Fed Chair Powell had his conference and talked about the 75 basis point hike, the largest one since 1994. Yeah, that's a long time ago. So this is unexpected. It was supposed to be 50 basis points. All of a sudden, 75 basis points. Himself just a few months ago said that 75 basis points was not even being considered, and the next two rate hikes was going to be 50 basis points. All of a sudden, we get 75 basis points, and not only that, he did say that the next one, which is next month, so it's not too far away, the next FOMC meeting, they can bump up the rate by another 75 basis points. So that's not out of the realm of possibility, right? So that's a lot. That's a lot. So we're basically in the US, we're going to see a major contraction happen. The economy is going to slow down drastically because according to Powell, he wants the total interest rates to go up by about 3.75% by the end of the year, which is way higher than previously stated. But in a surprising move, the markets rallied. Dow went up 300 points, NASDAQ went 270. Is this just a relief rally? And tomorrow, look at the pre-market. In the green too. This was totally unexpected. Unexpected because this was a sudden shock, right? And the market still rallied. Could be because of how oversold we are. And for Bitcoin, you can see nice bump too, about 22.4 this morning. We were still below 21,000, so a little good bump. And if you look at the entire crypto market cap, it has gone up as well too. And there's many that are in the green right now. Many altcoins, double digits. Off to a good start so far, but of course we are still very oversold and nowhere close to even some of the previous highs we've seen from a week ago. Now, something interesting about this is Powell did say it's not in his interest to throw the U.S. into recession. That is not his main objective. Well, no duh. But he does think that the labor force is still strong, and he will keep raising rates to curb inflation. And he still wants to see inflation go down to about 2% by the end of the year, which at this point seems very unlikely. But that is something that he's trying to, that's his goal, right? But here's the thing. Take a look at this. According to Zero Hedge, the last time the Fed hiked the interest rate up by 75 basis points, back in 1994, we already established that. 7 months later, they had to cut the rates because there was too much economic slowness. And that is what a lot of people are predicting. That by the end of the year, we're going to see so much slowness that not only are we in a recession, but we're entering depression, and that the Fed has to cut its rates again, right? And then we start the cycle over and over. Hopefully, that is not the case. Hopefully we don't enter depression. Hopefully the economic slowness is just enough to slow down the economy and curb inflation, although we're only tackling inflation on one side. He has said over and over and over again, even today, supply chain issues still is it is still an ongoing issue, right? He mentioned energy prices, right? And many commodity prices, and food, right? These are things that is out of our control right now because of a lot of external factors going on. So he can't do anything about the supply side, but he could do something about the demand side. But again, it's a slippery slope because if you go too aggressive, decreasing demand, what you're going to get is not only recession, you're going to get depression, right? So kind of Fed actually went up this much or was this aggressive. Guess what happened? They had to decrease their rates only 7 months later. Now, what about Bitcoin? Is it oversold? Yes, even at 22,000, of course, it's very, very oversold. Still near that bottom, still near that 200 weekly moving average. And according to the dormancy flow, Bitcoin is so oversold, has not seen this level since 2011. Not even 2014 or 2018 or 2020 or 2021. We are at a level equal to 2011. Think about that. When Bitcoin was at $2. That's how oversold we are using this dormancy flow model, right? So definitely still a fantastic time to be stacking sats. And due to today's mini pump, mini gain, you could see that, yeah, a lot of short liquidations happened today, right? 3 billion observed on Binance. That is a lot. But of course, because of Bitcoin being so oversold, take a look. The whales are just stacking and stacking and stacking and stacking. And that is what's happening. But it's not just the whales. A lot of retail investors are also stacking. And this is definitely the time to be stacking because you want to buy low and you want to take advantage of the cheap prices. So if you like Bitcoin at 69,000, if you like Bitcoin at 50,000, you should love it at 22,000, right? So that's it for this short update. Just want to let you guys know what happened today with Powell. I think it's still surprising that the market's actually rallied after the 75 basis point hike. But I guess we'll see for the rest of this week, right? We have tomorrow. Right now, futures are looking good. So maybe we do get another green day today, which of course we will welcome. But, you know, there's still a lot of uncertainty. I still think this could be sort of a fake out rally right now because let's not forget, we're already halfway through the month. And not only are we going to experience a 75 basis point hike this month, but we're going to experience another one next month. Powell already said 50 to 75 basis point, right? So again, the rate hikes are not going to stop. They're going to keep coming. And we're going to get more inflation numbers and we're going to get more measurements. So, but it is quite surprising. But one thing that is not surprising is Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin is holding strong right now. I know many people are still fearful, but this is definitely a time to be stacking sats and focusing on the future. All right, that's it, guys. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Probably no morning stream, but I'll definitely stream at night for you guys, all right? So stay tuned. Take care. Bye-bye.